Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Hi, and welcome to the Christmas edition of A Filthy Talk. A Filthy Lots weekly panel discussion show, usually I would say live, but this one is pre-recorded because we're taking a break. We deserve a break. It's been a really crazy year. So 2 weeks off, but we wanted to keep this going so that you could have something to watch and stay in touch with us over the holidays. And there's not a lot to do on Christmas, so, watch this. I'm Trevor Gemma, with me, Roz Young, Christopher Livingston.
Hello.
Brendan Mainusch. Mainusch.
Mainusch.
Mainusch?
We'll get there one day.
Sorry.
It changes, I swear.
I see it, and in my head it's just
I'm changing it up.
But I don't know. And as fact checker / chat liaison, although not today, there is no chat because we're not live, Matt Baker. Thank you for joining us, Matt.
No problem.
Also, I love the Deadpool sweater. That's great.
I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
They can't see my shit-eating grin there because I've got a mask on, but it was there.
Okay, so today we're going to be, it's Christmas Day, so clearly it's Christmas in here.
Oh,
Got a
yeah.
little redneck Christmas tree, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, love it.
Didn't see that there this morning, and then suddenly it was there.
And shotgun shells. It's great.
Yeah, shotgun shells, beer cans,
Yeah.
solo cups, and a Glenfiddich star. But yeah, we're talking Christmas, and Roz, you brought a bunch of awesome stuff for us to do some sort of DIY nerdy Christmas decorations.
Oh, did I? Everybody, take some sips, because we are getting into it.
Okay, before we get there, as is tradition, not a Christmas tradition, sorry. On the show, we talk about what we're drinking. So what are you drinking today, Brendan?
So I like to go with a good family tradition morning of coffee and Baileys. It's 1 part coffee to 4 parts Baileys.
Oh.
And it's perfect. It just warms up the insides just a little bit.
It's like a Bailey's latte.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say that. Certainly having the same thing. But we were just talking about this. I think it's funny. It's like, you get a little Baileys, a little whiskey, a little bit more Baileys, maybe some Kahlua, and then coffee to taste.
Yeah.
that's the
Sprinkling of ground
for color.
beans.
Coffee for color. That's what we're working with here right now.
And Roz, same thing?
Yeah, coffee, Baileys. I don't think I'm quite the fan to be that intense. I really need the coffee flavor to be strong and hot. It's morning, right?
Yeah,
Christmas
that's
morning,
fair.
you're like,
I think I start with something similar to that, where it's more coffee.
yeah.
And
you
like,
need all the caffeine, all the
it's more
caffeine.
like 4 parts. I do the opposite of you. 4 parts coffee to 1 part Baileys in the morning until I'm awake, and then I try to knock myself unconscious by increasing the level of alcohol.
Have you guys ever?
Why don't you just switch to Bailey's on ice then?
Yeah, wait. Even better, James taught me this. Make ice cubes out of your coffee.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm doing that this Christmas.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea.
That's a great idea.
Coffee ice
So-
cubes, Baileys.
My
Bam.
ice cubes are made in my fridge. Can I just pour coffee into my fridge?
Yes.
It will make.
Yes.
I mean, you should do that and film it.
Yeah.
And,
So,
and then I
and
want
it'll
to
end with me sitting there going, so we're going to go to Best Buy and get a new fridge.
I want to see you call the repairman. Is it coffee?
Coffee? What did you do?
Yeah.
Why are there
I was
beans
trying
everywhere? Doesn't it grind it? I don't know.
That's the Samsung. Pay attention. That's the new fridge you need to make is a coffee hopper up top.
Yeah.
And you grind the beans. You pour the coffee into the machine. Like the whole system.
whole
Just
system.
automatic. Coffee
Right in
ice
the
cubes,
fridge.
regular ice cubes. Just
Yeah.
different buttons.
It'll come out 2021. Like, that's going to be the lookout for the year.
The year of enabling.
There you go.
The other thing my family loves to do is hot chocolate and Jaeger.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Interesting.
tried
It
that.
sounds so disgusting,
Yeah.
but like I swear to you, like you just pour in your hot chocolate, get a frother going with your Jaeger, and it's like black licorice hot chocolate. It's
Nope.
It's so
Nope.
I'd try that. Wait, but if you're going for black licorice, have you ever tried? Oh my God, what's the licorice booze? Sambuca.
Yeah.
Sambuca.
Uzo.
Or ouzo, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouzo is definitely licoricey as well. You ever gone that, if you're going for licorice?
Oh, yeah, like my Opa was a big fan of a good, healthy cabinet. We went through it all.
Gotta open up the old medicine cabinet.
But yeah, mulled wines and all sorts of.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to. I tend not to get to mulled wine unless it's actually snowing out. Like,
Fair.
or just very, very cold.
I think it's fun moving to Vancouver from northern Alberta, where it's real cold all Christmas, and now it's just like nice, delightful rain, and it's still warm. You're just, it just opens up your cocktails for the holidays. It's like now Moscow Mules are back on the table. Everything that's iced is still good. Still good. It's not even
Like,
0 degrees
I like that
here.
you define this weather as like, it's all nice and rainy.
Nice and rainy.
Yeah,
We were
it's like-
meant for Vancouver.
Yeah.
But when there's the beautiful, beautiful snow, you get apparently hot chocolate and Jaeger. You get rum toddies. You get all this stuff, rum and eggnog.
Oh, yeah.
All that is better. Like all these hot drinks.
I've
better in the snow.
heard legends
It's above zero. Above zero here.
That's true. Yeah,
That's true.
Practically shorts weather.
Annette apparently makes a fantastic homemade eggnog that ages over like the course of 3 months. She makes it before Halloween,
Wait,
and then she didn't do it this year.
eggnog age? It can age? Sorry? It's allowed to age? I feel like it's one of those things that goes off.
The alcohol keeps it.
The amount of alcohol in that eggnog is insane. The Food Network, actually, Alton Brown, he makes this.
Oh.
It's like my grandmother's
Okay.
Christmas pudding. I started this in
So,
2020.
hot tip: if you put enough
love it.
alcohol in your eggnog, it lasts forever.
Yeah, you can shelve it, and the longer it ages, the better it tastes. Apparently, I know that Annette didn't make it this year, but I have pleaded with her to do it over the holidays, and we'll have eggnog in March. Sure.
There you go.
Do a good 6 months age. Sounds great.
Okay, so
Yeah, decorations.
to-
What do you got for us?
more mandatory fun. We are doing
Mandatory fun.
Like summer camp.
It's Roz's holidays.
yeah
We will
holidays
have
with
fun.
Roz.
It's fundatory.
Fun.
You're not allowed to cry.
There's no crying in fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ornaments.
Don't kink shame.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? You do what makes you happy.
Damn right.
And what makes me happy is forcing you to make things. So we're going to make Christmas ornaments. And Chris is all over this one. So we're going to start with this one.
Oh.
They are different kinds of geeky fun things that you could do at home too, everybody.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
So the first one we're going to do, everybody needs a pack of these. And
Yes.
everybody needs, one of these guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Stuffing these inside?
Wait,
Okay.
Trevor.
Sorry. I'm ahead of the game.
Don't ruin it.
Okay.
Maybe
so
I'm ahead of the game? I
you-
don't
you
know.
have to choose your Star Trek, the original series, favorite character.
I like it.
Okay.
Oh.
So your options are: I have Sulu, I have Uhura, I have Kirk and Spock.
All right, well,
Spock.
damn it.
Ha!
I'll go with Kirk. I'll go with Kirk.
Okay. Do you want you have two options for the size of this one because I wasn't really sure how they fit in. So I want Uhura or Sulu.
I mean, you know me. I love a good, strong female lead.
Done. Okay.
Yeah, word.
So I'm not sure which is going to be the better sized Kirk there. That's your Uhura. Yeah, Sulu.
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
get to choose between either I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do the strong silent type or if I'm going to do the, yeah, man, I'm this guy.
Wait, we
I
have
think this is my look.
That is your look.
That's my look. I
true.
make that look.
I actually got to work in lighting on the Spockumentary that came out with
just say
Adam
Spockumentary?
Nimoy.
Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy's son was making it happen.
the
And
play
I got to
words
sit in a
today.
room while he
Amazing.
interviewed
I love it.
Zachary Quinto
gotta fit in there,
and
yeah.
what's her name? The new Uhura. Zoe Saldana.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so we have glue sticks? I
Yes,
brought
we
a glue
do.
stick down, right? We have a glue stick? Okay, so we're going to cut out your person.
Oh.
And we're gonna glue it onto some sparkly back.
I need Sneeps.
I have snips.
Oh, thank you.
I thought we had to make like this photo with pom poms.
No. So what happens with the photo is we're going to cut them out, put them on the hard stuff. Then we gotta somehow get that inside so it expands in here. And then we fill it with tribbles.
Tribbles! Okay. So I have a little something I want to get into.
Okay.
while we're building this first one. We're gonna get into like weird family traditions and stuff like that a little bit later. But I am a fan of the like darker side of Christmas, as you can see with my Krampus sweater.
I am shocked to
And I'm curious if you guys know why Santa looks the way he does and why he has 8 reindeer.
I only know that Santa looks the way he does, and I could be horrifically wrong, but I'm assuming it's because of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
That's what I understand it.
So
well.
that's the very common understanding, but that only equates to
So cut out
Santa
around
looking
all of
fat and jolly. The like rosy
Like,
cheeks and fat, like
around
happy
his
old
arm and his
Santa.
head?
That's the Coca-Cola twist. The reason he wears red and white and has flying reindeer is a very interesting mishmash of a bunch of old beliefs and mythologies and practices. So there's a mushroom that a lot of people are very familiar with the image of, but you might not know that much about it. It's called the Amanita muscaria, or the fly agaric. And it's a mushroom that is a big red cap with a bunch of white dots. You might know it from Super Mario, the one that he eats and gets really big. There's a reason to that too. And I have a couple images
find
to
that
share. So there is a deep connection between that particular mushroom and a lot of winter holiday traditions. So Alex, if you want to bring up the first couple of images, the first one is actually a decoration I used to have. And I came across it online when I searched for Amanita muscaria Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize it. But when I was a kid, we had these cardboard, it's like Santa in his sleigh and a couple of reindeer that go up on the wall. And and in his sleigh, there's Amanita muscaria mushrooms. And I was like, oh, damn. And then the second one is just a bunch of Amanita muscaria baubles that you actually hang on the tree. Now, so the Siberian shamans used to collect these mushrooms, which grew under pine trees, and they would treat them because they can be quite toxic, which is another thing ties into the reindeer.
I'm glad you brought that up so no one goes and is like, I found this thing and I can eat it.
No. The Amanita muscaria mushroom can be toxic unless treated properly. I believe it needs to be boiled and dried but don't do it because it can be toxic to humans. But
Fake project.
it's not toxic to reindeer, and reindeer eat them. And
Those dummies.
people found out that if they followed reindeer that were eating those mushrooms and then drank their urine,
Oh God.
that it would cause hallucinogenic properties.
What is
Just
up with early
stick to
humans?
psilocybe.
I have so many
That's
questions.
better.
What is?
It said just stick to psilocybe. Don't drink reindeer urine.
Okay, so Siberian shamans would actually collect these mushrooms and they would dress up as the mushroom. So they would dress in white in red with white spots, and they had white fur trim to their outfits and black boots to get through the snow.
Did they have like a big red hat to go with it too?
It was more conical, but yes.
Oh.
And they would actually
Conical is a funny word.
conical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But they would actually distribute the mushrooms to the people in their area, and to do so in the winters, people at that time lived in yurts, and the snow would be so high that their doors were covered. So the only way to get inside the yurt was through the chimney, the hole in the top to let the smoke out from the fire inside. So they would either climb down a pole, slide down the chimney, or they would just distribute the mushrooms directly in for people to have hallucinogenic experiences in the winter.
Who's got glue?
Merry Christmas, kids.
Yeah. There's another darker side to this. But, can I have some of the hard?
You know what? This might be a good plan in the future.
So, hot
if
tip.
you don't have presents for your kids, just get them some shrooms and
No.
they'll think
No,
they have
no.
presents.
No.
Light the fire
Bad
first so
advice.
the aroma
Remember, what
goes
you're
out.
trying to do is make a pretty back for your thing.
Okay, can
so
I-
you want to make sure that the back of your
Oh, are we just outlining? I cut the square.
outline your person.
Okay.
And then you want the silver to be pretty on the back. And we have a glue stick
May I
somewhere.
have the scissors and the hard stuff?
I think the glue
hard
stick
stuff.
might be in the green bin.
Hard backing, not
Eh.
the hard stuff. What do you need?
Eh.
What?
I need this bin.
Oh,
There's
take
a glue
it. Take it.
stick in here. Oh.
I don't think I understood the challenge.
Yeah. fair
So,
enough.
the reindeer, when people were
All right.
hallucinating
On reindeer poo?
Yeah,
Pee, I mean?
either on reindeer
got
pee
cutting
or on. Oh yeah. Sorry. So Amanita muscaria has also been tied to a lot of. You're fascinated, eh?
I'm curious. This is crazy.
It's been around the world. There's a lot of like holiday cards from different parts of the world that actually have Amanita muscaria. Alex, if you want to show the rest of the pictures, these are like postcards from different parts of the world where you can see the first one is just a kid being visited at Christmas by some friendly mushrooms that are walking in the door. The second one actually has a couple of little bearded gnomes riding a sleigh with a giant Amanita muscaria behind it that's being drawn by reindeer. And then there's a couple other ones in there just depicting different things with the mushroom and Christmas itself. So when people were hallucinating on these mushrooms, reindeer are very common in that part of the world, and because the reindeer they tend to jump around a lot when they're high, so people hallucinating also high thought that the reindeer were flying.
Oh, I love it.
But where the mishmash comes from is tied to Norse mythology. So there was Thor, who had two goats who drew his sleigh across the sky,
Sure.
or his chariot, and Odin had, I believe it's
Six-legged horse.
Sleipnir? Eight-legged horse.
Eight. Yeah.
Eight-legged horse. And that eight-legged horse, people believe, is tied to the reason why there are 8 reindeers. And also, Thor, I forgot what the language was, in a certain language is known as Donner.
That's
Isn't that interesting?
Is his brother Blitzen?
Loki could be a Blitzen.
You know,
he seems
is that
like
what
a
we're
Blitzen.
going with here?
There's also depictions of Rudolph where he doesn't have a bright and shiny nose, but he has an Amanita muscaria mushroom as his nose.
So tumor.
So a tumor. He's got a tumor.
So yeah, so
Problem.
there's a little interesting story time that some people might not have known about. That's the history of
Fun-
why Santa looks
Wow.
the way he does.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
About
Okay,
Santa.
so like, this is one of those things. I always have so many questions about early humans because, like, like the decisions people made at the time when it's like just the idea of being like, well, that fruit looks really bad. I'm gonna try some, and that led to like alcohol and
Thank
things
goodness
like
for
that.
those weirdos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for that.
Like,
but
who-
also like, who has that thought process?
Well, who was the first person that was like looked at a cow and went, "I'm gonna drink that milk"?
Yeah.
I would assume that was a pretty natural progression because people be like, well, we have milk, but that stops. Just go to that cow. Like,
That's fair. Yeah.
'cause I mean,
can see that.
or goat or
or goat
whatever.
or whatever you
Sheep.
can milk.
Yeah.
rats.
Ew. Is that a thing I don't know about?
Milking
I don't
rats.
think anyone drinks it, but I think you can milk a rat.
I think there was a
Oh,
Simpsons
you can milk a
episode.
rat.
There was definitely a Simpsons episode where
Yeah.
their school milk was rat milk.
It was Malk, I believe, not
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Chunky or unchunky?
Oh, another thing with the mushrooms is they used to hang them on pine trees. So little red and white baubles hanging on pine trees in the sun to dry out before they distributed them.
Of course.
So, yeah. But speaking of weird holiday traditions, have any of you guys got any particularly interesting family holiday traditions?
I mean-
Maybe some that were unusual that you always thought were normal until you found out they weren't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't do the shroom experience, but in my
No, I don't
household.
think that's very common.
But yeah, I don't know. Did I? You know, we didn't. I feel like we had a very normal. You'd get your like PJs the night before, and then my parents. The only thing they ever let us do was open our stockings before they woke up, because that
Oh, yeah.
meant they could sleep.
Yeah, that's a boss move.
That was the thing. It was
That's-
like
that's a pro
if we
move.
let them do this, they won't bother us until a certain hour.
My sister and I love to, ever since we were kids, it was so hard to wait. And so we decided we would each get each other a present that we open on Christmas Eve. So
Oh,
that
that's nice.
we wouldn't have to wait. So we would just have, the Christmas one, we just give it presents to each other.
As far as presents went, my mom always let us open we got to pick one thing under the tree to open on Christmas Eve.
All right.
I don't know where that comes from. It's not that weird. It's just.
I'm sure a lot of families do that, like pick one.
Some families do presents on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's
You-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what my family tradition is.
Yeah.
Isn't that German?
Yeah,
Christmas
we-
is Christmas Eve, isn't it?
Yeah, we always do our Christmas on Christmas Eve. Like, that's our biggest one. So, like, my Oma does, like, this massive meal. We have to go over at, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon to start the whole feast normally.
Oh wow.
And
Oh crap.
earlier in December as well, on the night of December 6th, we have something called St. Nicholas Night.
Ah.
And it's where the kids have to shine their shoes and set it out to the store. Oh my God.
For the store?
Doorstep. Yeah, to the store on their doorstep. And St. Nicholas will come and leave chocolate in their shoes.
Wow.
So, like, we grew up with that tradition, and I
Shoe
thought
chocolate.
Yeah, it's the best kind.
it's the best kind.
But I mean, it's no different than a stocking, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
like
so. It's just imagine that conversation. Hey man, how's your foot fungus doing? Is it okay to put some in here for you?
Well, you would put paper towel in it. You're not that much of an animal.
So I did this poorly. I
You did.
I put them on
You
this
know?
way, and then
Yep.
because the silver's supposed to be out, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whoops.
And then
I'm not good at this.
the one tradition that we started doing recently is if I ever had the chance to go home earlier, like December 10th to the 13th, my father and I would partake in a certain form of alcohol and shots.
Oh.
And I'm not going to say what kind it is.
Because we'll judge you, or because
Well, I don't.
Don't
need-
pry.
okay,
I don't need
carry
to
on,
spend Christmas in handcuffs.
carry on, carry on.
All
So
right.
then my mom would drive us out to a secluded location out in the countryside, and we would hop the fence and chop down a Christmas tree.
Oh wow.
My mom would be on the lookout in the truck as we were like in the forest in like moose antler hats and camo, looking for the perfect Christmas tree, and that was always normal for me.
That's amazing.
That explains things.
I've never chopped down my own tree. I've only ever bought them from lots or fake trees.
You have not lived then.
Well, sounds like this is a next year filthy lot thing.
Yeah.
Tree.
Go cut our own trees down. I've always found it kind of weird, like the killing a tree just to put it in your house for a bit and then toss it.
My problem with it is I want a tree up from late November, early December to like sometime in January, and you just can't do that with a real tree. They last like 2 weeks, then they suck.
That's not true, actually. You can keep. We would keep trees up for like. I mean, as long as you give it enough water and whatnot, you can keep it going for a long time.
Oh, do you guys put sugar in
bad.
your water?
Sorry?
You put sugar in your Christmas tree water?
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
I was like, to attract hummingbirds?
No,
wait,
it'll
wait,
help the tree.
How are we all doing? I'm done.
You're done?
Done. What
I
if-
was telling a story. Oh, that's amazing. How'd you get them in?
Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to figure out. I've got this now cut out in a pretty good way. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yep,
That part I'm
yep.
happy with.
I need a glue.
Glue stick.
Glue stick.
So there's an interesting, lesser-known holiday
all over.
tradition from Newfoundland called Tibbs Eve.
Sorry, where is it from?
From Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
And it's called Tibbs Eve. It's on December 23rd, and it's essentially, as with most things from Newfoundland, a chance to get together with family and drink.
Oh, shit.
And it's something that we learned about a long time ago from a family friend from Newfoundland. So that's been part of our tradition in our family, is adopting Tibbs Eve
Roz.
party on the 23rd
Oh.
as a bigger party, and then just having Christmas Eve being small family thing.
See, I used to do, we used to do 2 Christmases, like we did, actually, most of my life, there's always been like 2 families involved. Either it was my stepdad's and my mom's, so we'd like go do Christmas with one side of an extended family, then the other, or because of a relationship, it's like my family, then hers. Like, it's always like a multi-day affair. It's a lot.
Yeah. It's the same in our family. We'd always have to go to like my dad's side of the family, and then and that would switch. We'd always go see my mom's side and my dad's side, but it would always be like, who do you see in the afternoon and who do you spend that night with?
Yeah.
But like Christmas Day was always just basically you wake up, we have about like an hour, and we'd always have Eggs Benny, which was always my thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was where my love of Eggs Benny came from. It's a Christmas thing.
Nice.
And then we'd all pile into cars and just start traveling. That was just like the day.
My glue didn't stick.
Our,
Right. I mean,
Teacher.
More glue.
our family has like day-by-day schedule. So always it would be on the 23rd would be dinner at my aunt's place, and she lives in a log cabin in the middle of town.
Yep.
Oh.
And then 24th is my Oma's. 25th is you kind of keep it low down, nice little Christmas breakfast morning.
There you go.
And then the 26th, my dad actually does a wild game dinner. So we either do like a bear roast, moose roast,
Oh, wow.
a venison roast, and like it's every single day. Like we're a freaking advent calendar.
At my house, my dad was a family of 6 siblings. So and they would all often live together. So my family's, there's a lot of us like that are all like super close. And at our house growing up, it was always the house that Christmas was at. So it was wake up in the morning, turkey in the oven, do these things, get all your chores done, open presents, and then it would be like, yep, you can't play with your toys. Put your toys away. It's time to clean. It's time to prep. Everybody's on the line to like get ready. And then because showing up to our house would be 30 people.
Oh my
shortly.
God.
So it would always be like a huge go, 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 and you'd be.
I'm actually
Hoping-
thrilled that that was not my household.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Your parents grew up in Quebec. Did you always have tortillas, a Christmas food?
Not
Yeah.
always, but
Christmas Eve.
often. And my family likes to get together in northern Alberta, and someone would hunt, and there'd be like moose meat or something around. But then they would get together and they get really drunk, drinking sangria, and they make meat pies.
Oh.
Sometimes fruit pies too, if someone's got apples. But they just stew all this meat together, and then they make pastry, make a ton of pies, put them outside so they freeze, and you just leave them outside, and then everybody just takes them home at the end of the night.
I've had those pies. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making meat pie
Forgot
together.
about tortilla.
Are you guys-
Mom always does a tortilla Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I've
My
been
grandmother
interpreting.
always used to make it, but
I couldn't glue her in because I mistook the challenge for what it was.
I like that.
I did
That
a whole
looks nice,
background.
too.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
I think it's funnier because she'll start rotating, which is great because when the tribbles take over, she'll just be like,
Yep.
no!
Yep. So you can have silver or gold, and you can tie it on the top so you can hang it on the tree.
I don't have to put all the tribbles in, right? Like, this is enough?
That's enough.
I'm going to bury them entirely.
Yeah, can't get him to turn up, buddy. Won't go up right.
Turn,
I
Spock,
went with the
turn,
classic
turn.
and modern Captain color.
I had to fish my Spock out because I first put him in and he was too long and his head was like sticking out the top still, so I had to pull him back out, which was not easy, and then cut some of the bottom off. But now we got little Spock.
There we go, Captain.
Roundabout
There
tribbles.
you go.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
impressed.
No.
I have a story about a non-Christmas tradition that when I was a kid I thought was a Christmas tradition. We moved a lot when I was really little. Like until I was in high school, I never really lived in one place for more than 2 years. And so I was in like kindergarten or grade 1 and supposed to write something about like, what are your Christmas traditions? And I was like, well, normally my dad comes over to visit, 'cause my parents were divorced. So I was like, my dad comes over to visit and then we move. And the teachers contacted my parents, my mom, and we're like, what's going on here? And I was like, that's a Christmas tradition, right? Like,
Oh, wow.
I can see how that could be misconstrued.
That sounds like your family was on the lam.
Yeah, right? Like, you gotta hide from Dad. He found us again, we're
You
moving.
found us, time to go.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a very Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Like the Cylons, they found us, gotta jump again.
Every, what is it? How many minutes? Every 23 minutes, whatever it was?
Oh, that one episode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so that was making
Boom.
Star Trek
yeah, so I got a little-
Got
So,
a Star Trek going to make
super
going here.
easy. You can do this at home.
This is great. I think I will save this and give this to Ash's best friend, Lissa. So, Lissa, if you're watching, you now have a Spock ornament because Spock is her absolute favorite.
Yay!
Yeah.
Super fun, super easy to make. Anybody could do it.
I can't find the end of this ribbon.
Well,
Even when you're
almost
voluntold.
anybody could do it.
Do we have another
We
project?
have so many more projects.
What's the
So-
next one? This is fun.
This is fun. I think our glue guns are probably hot enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
This
now
one.
we're gonna
I'm
do.
not allowed to play with hot things.
I eat it.
Wait.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
I made that the title of the episode.
Oh.
Eating glue?
I taste hot
If you
glue.
like hot
I
glue,
taste
subscribe.
hot glue.
Okay, so we've got.
Oh wait! By the time this airs, you'll have been able to see that. If you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it yet, check out the Christmas episode of Bacon and Drag.
Okay.
I taste hot glue.
Oh my God.
Okay, so who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Now or when I was a kid?
Yeah, that's a
Oh my
good
god,
question.
this is
actually.
not supposed to be a complicated question.
Of course it's
It
complicated.
is. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Look at the decorations of this set without the Christmas. Like, we are nerds.
Please argue
And
about
Ninja
who
Turtles
is
was
your
like-
favorite Ninja Turtle.
My show as a kid, so it was like
Who was your childhood favorite?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo?
Yeah.
Mine was Donnie.
Really?
Yeah, I loved the bow staff.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, I get
And
that.
I love that he was a
Okay,
scientist.
Michelangelo,
Like, he was
you're
super
orange.
Smart.
Okay,
I
Michelangelo.
love
Now,
Raphael
you can
because he was
choose
like the
between
edgelord of the
Raphael
group.
and
Raphael
Leonardo.
was always my man.
Okay, how good are you at
Let's-
catching?
let's do it.
my
All right.
guy.
Let's see if
Oh,
I
I
can
got
get
Donnie.
this,
You
got it.
Yeah.
Didn't hit the
on
ground.
the tree here
Yeah,
somewhere.
okay.
Oh yeah, we can decorate. May
Yeah.
as well hang our,
oh,
our
man.
existing.
Okay, so you
This is a
missed the
stiff
step
tree.
of you need to put a ribbon on the top. So
I have
you
to
can
put
hang
ribbon
your
on the
tree. Hang your present thing.
Yeah, like this.
Your ornament.
The ribbon on
Oh,
it becomes
I
the-
just
There's
assumed I would
sparkly
do
silver or sparkly
It-
gold.
it might be
like
difficult to
this.
do that.
and just.
Well,
This is like the
mean-
perfect Christmas card right here because
Oh.
it's just you two and like your flap is.
Now I see how I feel. Oh no! Cheeky.
You know, hey.
now you see why you
Flap
need the
down.
ribbon.
All right.
Okay.
Cut yourself a piece of ribbon and make something that'll hang.
Boom, Michelangelo.
My, knots, my only weakness.
Yeah.
That and the wind. That's a story for another time.
Now, you've got lots of kinds of green.
All right.
So do you want to do?
Go with a matte green.
Matt. Matt's wearing red.
How many?
Oh,
I
that's
would like to
terrible.
make.
Oh shit.
I would like to make a bunch of these because then we can all take home some
Like
turtles.
a
People
set
can.
of turtles.
So each person needs to make a set of turtles.
So you're making four
Set
of
of
the same.
turtles.
You're making four of the same.
Oh, those are yours.
Oh, these are all
Four
mine.
of the same.
Brent, do you want lighter green or
You give me the shiniest one there is. You know how I am.
I wasn't told there was going to be glitter. I am.
Oh, we'll all be covered by then. I'm the one. I'm right next to Brennan. I'm sure I'm just gonna like.
Wait,
Glitter
am I
all
being
over me by the
silly?
time this is done.
Should we
Trouble.
each do four different ones?
Uh,
That way, when there's a set?
I think you're right that we should just.
No. We should do it this way, but should we each do four different green balls because they're all slightly different?
Oh,
And that
I
way
see.
there's a set.
Yeah, I see.
Oh sure.
Yeah. 'Cause these greens are different than those.
Same,
Yeah,
same,
yeah,
but
yeah.
different.
It
Or,
wasn't complicated enough for Roz already.
True DM at heart.
Yep.
Another layer of organization.
Yeah.
So we all got to share ribbons then, right?
No. You do four, but you just need the four different greens.
Four Raph. You do four Raph. I'll do four Michelangelo.
Okay.
It's a little too rough.
So aside from family traditions, do you guys have any personal, like, sort of traditional things that you do every year? Either be it like just something you do by yourself or something you do with just one person.
I was
or
gonna say, wouldn't that be family tradition?
No. I mean, like, just a
Do
personal
it a
thing.
little slightly above the middle if you can.
I'm just measuring right now.
I'll give you an example. I have a couple of them, but like one of
Yeah.
the things that I tend to do is, especially if I have a fireplace
see what
and
you're
I've decorated, got a tree
Wait.
up and that kind of thing, which I haven't done a tree in a few years.
I have
but
two the same.
then
I love to listen to the certain, like my favorite Christmas carols late at night when everyone else is asleep, by the fire with the trees on and no other lights, with eggnog and brandy. It's just it's something I do on my own, and I find a lot of solace in it. It's really weird.
Okay, so I have to get an advent calendar every year. Like that's
Oh.
that's like my like kryptonite is I need that cheap chocolate.
Really?
Like I don't like the
100% agree.
yeah, I don't like the expensive ones. I love like the dollar store
So,
advent
like where you can
calendars.
taste the plastic.
Yeah,
It just tastes like wax. It's so good.
and then
Yeah,
like
it is more waxy than plastic, isn't it?
when you set up the tree and everything, I have to watch the Christmas movies in a certain order. So it has to be The Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon one from like 1960s. It has to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer going into Frosty the Snowman.
Oh.
And then that has to go into Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Because when I was little, we had a VHS tape. And on that tape, we had everything in that order. And halfway through Santa Claus is Coming to Town, it cuts out to Frosty, and then it cuts out to the end of Santa Claus. So we never knew for like 15 years what happened. So we ended up
great.
Yeah, we ended up doing that. I guess we were scarred when we were kids. I don't know.
Program.
Hey.
Program.
So we found it out, and then now we added to the list the Griswold Christmas. That's a must.
I love that you have an order that was dictated by a VHS where you're like, this is the order they aired and we recorded them off TV.
Well, we knew it like time for time and word for word. Like my sister and I growing up, and I think like she probably feels the same way going into this. Is like the Christmas movies are a certain way, and they can be no other way.
I am amongst the people who love to kick it off. If I'm gonna kick it off early, which I didn't do this year, with Die Hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always watch White Christmas and Muppet Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol, I love
That's
to
a
watch
good
Close
one.
to Christmas.
Hands down, the best Christmas Carol. I don't
it's the
care what
best.
anybody says.
If the Ghost of Christmas Present doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, then you're heartless.
Yeah.
Like you don't like Christmas.
Michael Caine is the best Scrooge.
Oh, totally. Although I haven't seen the Patrick Stewart one.
I don't think this is working.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart could give him a run for his money.
Yeah,
but
and that one's
he doesn't
more-
have Muppets.
But he doesn't have
so-
Muppets. So
Get
yeah, you're right. I
charged?
think
Maybe.
just
Uh-oh.
that's
They
a
have to pass
victory.
you guys
Yeah.
this one.
All right.
But yeah, I love the Muppet
figure it
Christmas
out.
Carol.
I've never seen Muppet Christmas Carol.
You haven't?
Like legit. And
Do
like,
yourself a favor.
I know. I have Disney Plus. I have
you
to
have
do
Disney
it.
Plus.
I know. This makes it even worse.
Get on it.
It really does.
You've got 2 weeks.
I'm a
It's
failure
so
here.
good.
I'll
It's-
pack up my stuff and go.
It's very fourth wall breaking. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Gonzo and Rizzo just constantly, they're straight up, their narrator who's just breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah,
telling
Gonzo's
you-
pretending he's Charles Dickens.
Oh wait, do you tie a,
Yeah.
do you do the bandana with like extra hanging
Yeah,
down?
I'm doing
I
extra
do.
hanging.
Because I
I'm
just
not.
cut it exactly and went, wait a minute,
I'm not doing extra hang.
It's not working.
I'm not doing extra hang.
Unfortunately, our other glue gun is not
Okay, I'm gonna
not doing its thing.
pop the cartridge. And,
Another great Christmas movie is Gremlins.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, it's funny. I don't think of that one as a Christmas movie. You're right.
The
I
first
didn't
one
for a
is,
long time, and it's mostly as an adult that I think of it as a Christmas movie.
yeah, it takes place at Christmas.
Yeah.
The first one is very
Pretty
the
much
second one's
everything
not.
written by Shane Black
Versus,
takes place at Christmas. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Die Hard.
Maybe Costumes has another glue gun.
That's a good movie.
Which one's not
Yeah.
working?
My
the battery, one, I just
one.
went and plugged it back in, so hopefully maybe it'll charge up, but it's
All right.
definitely not working at the moment.
Curses.
It's okay. I'll sit here with my ribbons patiently.
So I
And you also need googly eyes.
favorite
Yeah.
Christmas movie now that we're there?
Scrooged.
Scrooge is great.
Scrooged with Bill Murray. Love that one.
I've
Love Bill
only
Murray.
seen it
Okay.
once.
You've only
What
seen
size
it
of
once?
googly eyes
Yeah.
do you want?
Were you an adult?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
was in university, and I don't remember being
smaller
thrilled by it.
Smaller ones?
No? It's really fun.
I'll need to try it
Try,
again.
try
Yeah.
it look like.
Oh, nice.
It'd be the middle.
I would imagine
the
like
middle
the
one's
longer you've lived, you probably
that
have
size?
more of a
Let's see here,
appreciation
yeah.
for Bill Murray.
But I think, see what they, like, try them
Go back to that
They
movie.
might be cute.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Big
see.
ones might be cute.
Mine's got to be Elf.
Oh, Elf is
your
that?
favorite
Yeah,
Christmas
that's like
movie?
the
Yeah.
most modern classic, I think.
Not Jingle All the
can't
Way?
remember it.
You can't remember Elf with Will Ferrell?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a great movie. That was actually I don't know if the whole thing was filmed here or just no, it's just the North Pole section. But the North Pole was in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who created, the troll? That they're like, we tried trolls, didn't work out. A friend of mine who passed, unfortunately, but he made that troll.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, there's a makeup effects guy in town.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Choose some googly eyes.
Oh, right.
this is difficult.
What do you mean?
You're actually having trouble with this?
I'm just maybe. Oh, you know what?
What's your booze ratio?
I can make this
Let's-
work.
Let's take a look at this.
Is it not enough booze, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. It's not usually my problem. So, Christmas music. What do you guys jam out to, or is it like as soon as you
Anything
hear it-
Bing Crosby.
Crosby?
I do love the Charlie Brown Christmas album.
Oh,
That one I quite enjoy a lot, actually. It's what my dad would put on a lot. And so I really enjoyed that. Although and I know Matt probably won't agree with this, but because I do like to see modern twists on Christmas music. So I like to see what people bring, which isn't to say a lot of it's good, because it's not. But
I think anything after 1960 is not a legitimate Christmas carol.
yeah.
now anything recorded or anything written?
Written.
Okay.
But like a modern twist on it, you're okay
Michael
with?
Bublé does some great Christmas stuff.
But if you listen
because
to,
I
like,
love Frank Sinatra and Bing
Sinatra
Crosby
and especially Dean Martin's Christmas album. If you listen to that and Bublé's, it's like, oh, he just did the Dean Martin version.
I had a Stompin' Tom Christmas album when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
That is some good shit.
Damn. So for any Americans out there,
Yeah.
Stomping Tom is, I get what he's a Canadian, like, I hate to use the word icon, because he's like, I don't even think like a young Canadian today would probably have no idea who that person is.
Unless
He
they
was
watch
an icon
hockey.
in like the 70s.
Yeah.
Owen's over there. Owen, do you know who Stompin' Tom Connor? See?
Damn right.
Everybody knows the
Fine.
hockey song.
Hello out there. We're on the air.
Whoa,
I probably
whoa,
can't do that.
Yeah.
My parents lived in Sudbury for a long time, so Sudbury Saturday night was
I am
a big
so
one
sorry.
for me. You know what? They didn't live in Sudbury. They lived on a farm like half an hour outside of Sudbury, and
What,
it's
like
one of my
Parry
favorite
Sound?
places in the
What do you
world.
think? Big eyes or
Chelmsford.
We gotta decide, guys, because
I've got my eyes picked.
you want to do the little ones, because this is what it will look like with big ones.
Oh, were
So-
we all agreeing on the exact same size? I've already glued on eyes.
Oh,
What?
little ones.
little ones.
Just that looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raph's got squinty eyes.
He does. He's always narrow eyeing everything.
Brendan's is so cute.
So angry.
He's
Okay.
aggro.
Okay,
I went with the same sort of size,
okay.
I think.
You know what you should have dug out and brought, Roz? Is
What?
our Star Wars Portal mashup Christmas
Ooh,
ornaments.
that was super fun.
We took mirrors and painted orange and blue portals on them, and then cut Star Wars action figures in half and glued them on so that when you hang it on your tree, it's like your Star Wars characters are going through the portal from one place to another.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, there you go.
That's really fun.
Then you lose all value in the toy.
You mentioned,
Well, we chose crappy ones, not
oh,
the best ones.
Oh.
Matt, you mentioned White Christmas.
Not
You
Kenner.
want some glue?
And I'm just curious for everybody, are you of
get that
the,
working again.
like,
too bad it
you,
doesn't plug
you
in.
guys all grew up where it was cold,
I will.
Yeah.
right?
You'll have to roll.
And I'm a Vancouver born and bred kid.
I will.
So snow to me
Yes.
was like, maybe not. But is it like, are you always hoping for snow on Christmas, or are you freaking done with it?
No, like snow has to be on Christmas, like
Yeah.
no question. And like this is my first time I'll be doing Christmas in Vancouver. And I'm not prepared for this.
I actually associate Halloween with snow because a lot of places I grew up, the first day of snow was almost always Halloween.
Got it. Okay, yeah. Do you remember so I grew up in Ottawa, so Ottawa is frigid. And
This is an
we
understatement.
use, and I always remember the Halloween costumes, and you'd be so excited for your Halloween costume, and then your mom puts you in your giant onesie snowsuit and puts your costume over it, and you're just, trick or treat.
I believe Ottawa is officially the coldest capital in the world.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
Not
it can
something
be
awesome?
minus 23 and still humid somehow, which physically should not be possible.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
don't know what's going on, but it's wrong.
So
Yeah.
I got
That's
out.
another question, because I mean, snow for me, you guys had snow every year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yes.
like snow is a little more magical because when it snows in Vancouver, it's not guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. Like it's usually just bleak and gray and rainy. But when it snows, it's magical. It kind of brings everything to like a bit of a stop.
No, it literally brings everything to a stop.
It kind of does.
Yeah, because no one has the experience here. But also, I've heard from most people from other places. Not only they always say, "Oh, no one knows how to drive in the snow here," and then they drive in the snow here, and they're like, oh, "This is different. This is different."
That's
used
fair.
to-
That's
I
The
actually-
worst is, like, you grew up in Ontario. Like, nothing is as bad as, like, the sleet and
Oh.
traffic there in the winter. It's,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, no. I mean, in Ottawa, inevitably you'd always get snow followed by a little bit of rain, followed by freezing temperatures. Just so that the road was terrible.
you remember the ice storm of 98?
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually did.
Wow.
We lived in the middle of nowhere and didn't have power for 2 weeks. Like, I
There's
took-
something magical about getting trapped inside during the Christmas time, though. Like,
Well, this is
it's
February.
Except for the fact that in Ottawa, school was still not canceled. Okay? Like, in order for you to get a snow day back home, it had to be bad. Like, I'm sorry, but snow is up to my roof line. I can't physically get out of my house.
I
Santa
got
can only
extra
come to
snow
the
days because I lived in rural areas and the buses just wouldn't run. But
Oh.
if you were in town, school was still open.
So, like, during the ice storm, I watched a man die, and it was
Whoa!
no joke.
I thought I got dark.
Yeah, well, yeah. Merry Christmas,
my
everyone.
God.
Yeah, no, it was because I still had to go to. I was in high school, and I was taking the bus. And
Wow.
in the snowstorm, one of the worst things that was happening was the electrical lines were getting so weighed down with ice they would just snap and fall to the ground. But
Oh,
they were
that's
still
terrifying.
live. So I was standing there waiting for the bus, and I watched a line break and fall onto the roof of a guy's car. And in the car, he was safe. He was safe in the vehicle.
Oh.
But he heard something hit the roof of his car.
Oh no.
And so he rolled down his window, and he just watched as he reached out his hand to figure out what was on the roof of his car, and that was that.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That's terrifying.
It was an interesting, but that's what that snowstorm was. Like it was intense. A lot of people died during that time actually in Ontario.
A lot of people died from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, people bring
they're trying to barbecue in their house because it was
Not
the
so
only way to
romantic
cook.
now, is it, Roz?
I do like to bring up the cheer.
There were a lot of dairy farms around where I lived, and they're all mechanical, so they couldn't milk any of the cows, and that is extraordinarily painful for cows. So it was just like screaming cows.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
no.
Oh my gosh.
Might just steal some glue from
Yeah, sure. So, being as Brendan, you said you're not able to go home this year.
Yeah.
What have you got planned for Christmas to try to, interact with your family from distance?
So I still want to hold true to the traditions that my family has. So the 23rd, my neighbor who lives right below me is also one of my best friends. So we're gonna go to her place for a little hors d'oeuvre night, kind of like the log cabin Christmas house. And then the 24th, I'm gonna do a massive Christmas meal at our apartment, and she's gonna come upstairs, and my partner's cousins are gonna come over. They're the only ones we've been seeing right now. And we're just gonna do a small dinner, do presents, go to bed. Christmas morning is just gonna be my partner and I just doing breakfast and just spending the day with
What are you
each
guys
other.
doing for your breakfasts? What's your Christmas breakfast this year? You are
I'm
eggs
not
Benny.
getting my eggs Benny.
No, you have to.
So
The problem is I love it, but I don't know how to make it.
Hello, everyone.
Sounds like it's time to
hi.
learn.
Hey.
is there a twist to this now? I
No, I just
know how reality shows work.
saw the check was on Halloween. He was giving out gifts and stuff, so I figured I'd come on by and give everyone a little gift.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
And,
super awesome. Would you like some Bailey?
Can I offer you booze? Look at that. There you go. Huh?
Oh, that's really good. Mine are crap. This
so
one's super
cute.
gimpy.
Thank you so much. Is there ice in here?
Hi,
Am I about
man.
to get ice again? If this is a mini bottle of ice,
Thank you so much.
Here
yeah,
for
I will
it.
be disappointed.
so,
Are we opening them now?
yeah, do it.
All right.
Somebody else go first.
Oh,
No way.
What? What?
No way.
everybody open.
No way.
Oh no, Julian.
Do
So
we
if
have to
you
do it now?
just make sure you
Damn
read the
it.
bottle, it's actually straight vodka, and Merry
What?
Christmas.
It's just straight vodka.
It does say it's actually just straight vodka.
Oh man.
All right.
Well, wait.
Does this wait? If it's all right, fine.
Can I put this in a drink with Bailey's? Is that okay?
I think
You
no.
can chase it.
It's
I mean,
vodka.
I would
You
just,
can't
I would
turtle.
just drink her down.
Wait, Julian, did you make
Do
this
we have
box?
to do the whole take a knee thing?
I made the boxes, and yeah, I made the custom labels so it
You
says.
made this box
adorable.
that
God
perfectly
damn it! I
fits
get ice
this?
way too much around here. All right. Oh.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
No. Okay. Take a knee.
Yep. Oh.
Here we go again.
So Smirnoff is my kryptonite, in that when I was a young lad at the age of 13, got my hands on a 26-ounce bottle and drank it straight in an hour.
Oh, I did that too.
Blacked out hard. Apparently slept, walked, puked. Because I guess,
bottle?
yeah,
Vodka?
my buddy's mom was watching me. I'd passed out on the couch. I came to, stood up, went, and she was like, "What's up?" Went out, had the drunken courtesy to walk out the front door, puke over the railing, and then went and passed right back out. I can't even smell Smirnoff without gagging now. So thank you, Julie. Girl,
That was
Smirnoff is
grand
my
and feels
safety.
right in my stomach.
that was probably better than an actual Smirnoff Ice, though, right?
You
Less
know
sugar,
what?
less sugar.
Having drank quite a bit of it this year, I will say that. Smirnoff Ice, the problem with it is how sugary it is. That is just a lot of sugar. And for me personally, it brings back very interesting memories because the very first thing I ever got drunk on was Smirnoff Ice.
Oh.
I was 15 years old. I just competed. I just finished competing in the Ontario Championships for martial arts, and my senseis brought me out that night to an elephant castle and fed me Smirnoff Ice to the point where I think I got I peed on a building, ran into a car, and
There you go.
Oh yeah, it was a rough
need Julie.
rough learning curve on what happens when you drink too much and what happens when you drink too much sugary drink, because that came back heavy. They also made me an unfiltered coffee to help me get better. It was just coffee grounds, and then they put me in a bathtub. It was
What is
great.
an elephant castle?
Did they steal your kidneys?
You don't know what an elephant castle
It's
is?
a type of pub, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a.
Essentially. There's no,
Canadian.
we're waiting for more. Here we go.
Oh, thanks,
Yay! Glue.
Returning to the scene of the crime is Julian Leclerc.
Should we on the little? They're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
This is a good look.
We just want to glue our eyes on, and then, you can either do ribbon to hang them, or you can use little hooks, or you can do a quick little ribbon pull.
That's my spot.
I've been actually tying the backs.
What?
I'm gluing it.
Oh, you're gluing it. That looks so much
You did like
neater.
what I did. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you guys are better at this than me. I am not a crafty person. Not
The
at
important
all.
thing is that they're made with love.
Yeah.
You are.
Need to look
Oh,
great.
Also
God,
important
it's
to note,
coming up
the
now.
googly eyes are not all the same size.
This is not
That's okay.
Okay, we got one special Raphael.
my
Just
career.
giving you the side eye.
It's-
Like,
No, he just did a Smirnoff Ice too.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Bren, are you doing anything like via Zoom or anything like that to sort of?
So any family member who can't make it, we always call our Oma on Christmas Eve, and the family that is there gathers around the table and they sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
Aww.
So we'll be doing that this year, and I plan on crying a lot for it.
Yeah, that's
Right, yeah.
And I'm just gonna eat my cold turkey and go to bed right after. And then Christmas morning, I'll obviously call everyone
yeah.
piece by piece before everyone does their own little thing and just wish them a
How do
Merry
you,
Christmas.
when you guys call, do you call one line and everybody gets on the phone, or do you need to do like a huge?
It's everyone on one line.
You know, yeah. My family has not done that at all
No.
in this time. At
You've
all.
never like zoomed each other?
No, not like a big family Zoom. No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
The hardest part is
Yeah.
the grandparents, because, wow, technology, and
Yep. there's
some
an
some
age
members
barrier.
Of the fam,
Let's call it an age
woo.
barrier.
We did a Zoom call attempt with my grandmother. She lives just outside of Phoenix, and it took some time, but eventually we figured it out, and then we were all able to see each other. At that point, you're just trying to be like, this is still so fun. I love you guys.
I think it's pretty safe to assume that my dad and my stepmother and my mom and my stepfather will all be getting drunk together at
Yeah,
Christmas
good.
because they're the only people in each other's bubbles. They're super paranoid.
But they're in it.
that's
They're
fair.
doing.
We'll Zoom with them while they get
True.
drunk and we get
Yeah.
drunk.
Well,
I-
the fun part about Matt's parents is that they're all like super good best friends, so they're all going to be hanging out. And you can easily do one phone call and get all four of them.
Oh, it's so great. You
Yeah.
just get it all done at once.
Could I have some eyeballs, please?
You'd like some eyeballs?
My Oma.
Eyeballs are over by the baby.
Oh yeah, I have them all. My Oma just got Alexa for the house,
Oh.
and no, not O. Oh. She's been calling like every family member and being like, I keep hearing a voice, and this woman is talking to me, and I don't know where she's coming from.
Oh.
And it's like, it's just Alexa. And she's like, I don't know her.
That's amazing.
Yes, you do.
Do any of you guys have any of the like home assistant things?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't like it.
My parents got it and they're like, now we keep getting advertisements for things we've talked about but not actually searched for online.
That already happens to me.
Yeah, your phone, right?
Yeah.
But like, so that's the funny thing. So that's a very generational thing, I think. You know, like and I'm not totally sure about this, but I do think that like a younger generation would be totally fine with having all of that in their house. And I think that there's our generation that's like, what?
Yeah. I think. Well, yeah.
I'd say some stupid shit. I don't want somebody listening in on
Yeah. The
Oh, geez,
most
there's
shocking
eyeballs
thing when
falling
Lizzie
everywhere.
was on and she was just like, I don't give a shit. Spy on me. I don't care. Was
I
like,
feel that way
"Whoa."
too. I am not that exciting. If you put a camera up in my place, you're gonna watch me and get bored and go away.
I call
Like, that's not-
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's this. I'm sorry. You're watching me do it right now. It's just like this.
But if
So
you're
are you
watching
saying
right
that
now,
you brought a boring idea in and made everybody do this?
I am absolutely saying that.
I was gonna say, if people are watching right now, then they like watching this, and if they're hackers, they might be able to access you.
They should come
But
watch.
the
I'll
thing-
probably be painting minis.
Yeah, well, there you go. I do actually agree with Lizzie to a point. Like when it comes to the phone and stuff, I don't give a shit anymore. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. You're listening to me, that's fine. I don't care about your advertising. I'm not gonna buy what you're selling anyways. So
No?
I mean,
I think you're one of the people I know that
no, when I want something, I buy it. But I just
No,
mean,
but you
like,
see stuff online and then you buy it.
not really.
What?
Not unless it actually is something I was already thinking about.
Like, what's that? No, you were signed up to some website, modern something.
Oh no. Yeah, well that's literally a shopping website.
Yeah, I know.
Wish.
But like, you don't think that like all the stuff you look at on there is affecting your algorithm, and you're gonna see stuff that then like that all intertwine.
Have you guys ever said something out loud and then all of a sudden your devices are telling you to buy that thing?
All the time.
Oh, hands
all
down.
the time.
Yeah.
The creepiest one was I thought something.
What? No.
Yeah, no, I
No,
straight up
that-
thought something, and then it was there,
That-
and I
that
went,
can't be
okay.
right.
Well, I was reading an article about with the increase in computer technology and algorithmic technology advancing nonstop, is that they actually can predict your thoughts as like they're getting to the point where, based on how you respond
Right?
to things, what you're looking at, they can actually predict behaviors of like this is the next rational thing you're going to look for. So I don't think we're that far off from, because of all the things you've seen.
Okay.
I don't know if
that's
it's my
the next
settings,
thing.
but like I almost never get targeted ads for things that I want. I get them for things I just bought, and it's like
That's
I kind of missed
annoying.
the train here.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
That brings up that really interesting question. So if our phone's already listening to us, and that's a thing. The Musk, brain implant that they're looking to.
Oh, word.
The
Neuralink.
The Neuralink, reading your thoughts and all this other stuff. Would that be something you'd go for? Would you do it if it was like? Because I mean, I don't know.
But
Cyberpunk
yeah, I don't
being a
know.
new game and
If
everything
they're
else
gonna-
is going
If they're
on.
gonna read my thoughts and then give me stuff I want at discounted prices, why am
wouldn't
I
I go
not
for
into
it?
this?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll do the Neuralink when it's combined with some sort of awesome VR.
Yeah, I think Neuralink, I'm not going to be the early adopter. I'm not a first wave Neuralinker. I'm going to wait till the number
Oh,
of
good old
casualties
man.
occur and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if anything needs the bugs to be worked out first.
Yeah, it's the thing that's wired into your brain, literally.
but imagine if it could be like, hey, you're thinking about this. You probably want some of that.
That's
Here's
too dangerous.
Here's a coupon.
I have no impulse control already.
It's stuck.
Yeah. I think
Roz had me at coupon.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
hey,
in.
You guys, I think it's still pretty cute with the big eyes.
oh yeah,
it does work.
this is looking a little too low key. Right?
He's looking a little troubled.
Yeah.
Right?
Had
Like-
too much Christmas nog.
I think.
Had too much of a Nets Christmas nog.
Yeah. Yeah, aged in the sewer. Not yours. He's a Ninja Turtle. He's in the sewer. Sorry, I was like, oh, that could be insulting. No,
You know what? I have to tell a funny story that today, rest in peace, the bag of googly eyes that I actually bought. They've just vanished into the wind.
What?
Luckily, we work here with a bunch of other fun weirdos.
I need bigger
And I was like, I need googly eyes. And Bev was like, I got you. And she tossed me this giant bag.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Are
and
they
then
bigger eyes?
well, I have lots of the bigger eyes
Yeah, I'll
because
take some
these
bigger
ones
eyes.
are from Owen. There was more than one person who was like, don't worry.
Did
I got you.
I would actually not be surprised if Casey also had googly eyes. Casey went on a googly eye rampage
Oh, wait, this one has
early on
4
in
eyes
the company.
I thought that was Bev who did the googly eye rampage.
Oh.
She did. She did.
Oh.
Oh yeah, all of it. There was a few people that went around and googly
Just
eyed like all
googly-eyed
of our
things?
posters
My
and
God.
everything, and it was a thing.
Okay, so pass me this silver ribbon, and I'm gonna hang my guys on the tree.
Silver ribbon.
Silver ribbon.
So,
and then Bren, are you gonna do a different one now?
I'm going to do hooks.
Hooks, do hooks.
Do we have hooks?
Do we have
They're in my bin. Where'd my bin go?
So we're getting near the end. I don't know how
Oh,
many
no.
craft things you had
So many.
prepped. So I mean, I see a roll of tinfoil, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm the
You
most
want to make
interested
so
in.
we just like bail on this. That's okay. We can come back to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got like 3 minutes to do your last one.
Don't do this to me again.
Okay, we're not gonna get to these, but these are
Timer
chalk.
starts now.
Those are chalk.
You can. These are chalkboard.
Oh.
So I have chalk and chalk. So this is another different craft. We won't do this one.
Okay.
But
Tell the people at home.
we'll do it at later upstairs. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. So It's still a work day. It's fine.
Here we go.
These ones are chalk. You can buy chalkboard ornaments. So cool. And then you can use chalk and make things out of them. I was gonna do Star Wars shapes.
I like it.
But we'll do these upstairs later. When we make these guys.
Yeah, I really
less weird.
appreciate it. I'm a more of a Star Wars versus over Star Trek person.
Well,
I've gone back
And I
and
like
forth.
both. That's not saying I dislike
okay.
one.
So, Brent, you're probably gonna start gluing glitter.
Did you use glitter?
I don't think this is better.
Yeah, so I took it as part of the challenge.
Nice. I love it.
And
You're
he
so
took his
crazy.
Smirnoff bottle.
I made my challenge into an ornament. And I already used the glitter, so I'm happy.
good.
Okay.
I don't think
That challenge
So-
is sitting directly in my stomach right now.
We might be going out on the last one that we can finish up as the last few minutes go away. But
Yeah, we can keep going after the cameras stop.
we're all friends. We are gonna make the Die Hard Christmas ornament.
Yes.
So everybody needs a page,
All right.
and then we have tin foil.
So in.
Yes,
So the basic is we have the exact shape that we need for the inside of our thing.
Yep.
So the reason you have two pictures is if you want to get fancy, you make it 3D by you cut out the face and his hand, and then you glue it on top of the face and the hand so they look a little 3D.
Oh,
It's a hot tip.
okay.
And then the finished one that you have, you put inside of, we have leftover silver to make the structure. You basically just need the structure that houses it, that's the vent that he's crawling through. And then we put tin foil on the inside so it's super silvery.
I like it.
So we'll start
so
building
this.
that.
We use this for the.
Yeah. Build
okay.
base.
Oh.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get started on this, but we don't have time for you guys to stick around to see it. You know what we'll do is we'll post our finished products on our Facebook page and our Instagram, so you can see the decorations we made. In case you're like, wait, what are you talking about? How do I make the Die Hard thing? Or you can just Google Die Hard Christmas decorations. You'll find it. But this has been really fun. I want to say thank you to everyone on the panel, everyone in the company, and everyone at home. This is the last episode of the year before the new year, and this has been. Whew, what a ride. 2020 has been challenging to say the least, and but we've got to do something really cool. We accomplished something really wild, and we're still going, and we appreciate all of your help and viewership, and please keep keeping on, and we're gonna keep keeping on, and we got bigger stuff coming in 2021. Make sure Christmas is a really important time to a lot of people. The holidays are important to a lot of people, and you're gonna be stuck because everything's canceled because we're in a pandemic, and these are unprecedented times that are really hard to face. So please take care of each other, take care of yourselves, keep your mental health savvy, and do what you need to. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. And I hope you have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas,
Happy Yule.
Happy Yule,
Hanukkah's ending, but
amazing Kwanzaa, all that stuff. Every holiday out there. I love you all. Please stay well, and we will see you in 2021. Stay filthy.